Everybody doing this rainy Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday night, Tuesday, Wednesday morning, wherever you may be in the world? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, there are a lot of people, man, that are fighting over child support, divorce court, and probate every day. They don't speak to each other. Some of them are even killing each other, especially over the divorce and child support. But we don't talk about that. The only thing that we want to magnify is the differences between race and politics. And yet the everyday family is being ripped apart. You know, look at how many parents, man, are living under the same roof, sleeping in separate bedrooms, ain't speaking to each other, raising dysfunctional kids. And they think they doing the kids a favor by keeping that energy in the same house. See, these are the kind of things, and it just spreads to the rest of life, man. I keep telling folk, we all are under some kind of pressure. If you ain't going through something after this pandemic, you ain't been living. Let me say that again. See, if you ain't going through something, especially coming out of this pandemic, you ain't been living, man. You ain't been involved. You done had your head somewhere buried in the sand. And the world just done passed you by. But if you've been living, man, you dealing with some kind of issue that's related to this pandemic, whether it be physical, mental, or emotional. You dealing with something, and people are walking around pretending like this has not had an impact on them, and it has. And a lot of people respond to pressure in different ways, man. Some people can handle pressure, some people can't. Some people do real stupid stuff when they get under some pressure. They just lose all sense of common sense, man. And panic when they get under pressure. And right now we need to tap into this anger, man. That people are walking around in and it's bottled up, and they ain't got nobody they can talk to. They ain't got no release for it, and then they turn around and snap. At an event that either you at, or your loved ones, or your friends, or your family, somebody. We all are at risk, man. This is what see if you in 95%, you got the 5% that ain't got a care in the world. But the 95%, all of them at risk, man. We all at risk. If you in the 95%, you at risk. And you got people walking around like this stuff doesn't even affect them. It ain't gonna even have no impact. This violence, just because it ain't in your neighborhood, it's gonna have an effect on you sooner or later. Because you gonna have some copycats, man. That's gonna see some stuff and see. And here's the travesty that we don't talk about. See, a lot of these individuals, that's the only way they can get some attention, is go out here and do something stupid to get some recognition, man. Just so they can be talked about. They'll go out here and commit a heinous crime. And yet these kids that are crying, people that are trying, people that are doing it the right way, people that ain't cutting corners, can't even get the time of day. See, they're the ones that's discouraged. Because right now, right is wrong and wrong is right. We got to get back to right is right and wrong is wrong, regardless to who feelings it hurt. And this is the problem, man. We too worried about hurting folks' feelings rather than standing up for what's right. If we stood up for what's right, regardless to your feeling, man, a lot of this bullshit would cut out tomorrow. I mean, it would literally stop tomorrow. But don't nobody want to put their foot down. Everybody want to be politically correct. Do it the right way. True conductor, you cuss too much. We can't put you on the front line, man. You might get up in there and start a fucking fight, and be cussing. We can't have you. You can't get up there with them folk like that, man. They bullying us. They got us scared. We good. They got us right where they want us. So we okay. If you get up there, you gonna rock the boat. See, cause now we got to defend ourselves. If you get up there, cause they gonna want to, and we got to fight now. We gonna have to think. And this is the problem with most folk. See, most folk don't want to be involved. They don't want to be held accountable. Don't want to know no details. But yet they want to benefit from whatever the outcome is. Man, they in line to benefit from it. But to make a contribution, to change it, to address it, to stand up to it, to challenge it, most folk ain't got the courage. They ain't got the courage. And not only do they have the courage, they're suspicious of people that do have the courage. Like if somebody, like you supposed to be scared. What's wrong with you? You walking out here, you ain't scared, man. Something got to be wrong with you. You ain't like everybody else. That's why you can't get no support, because you ain't like everybody else. See, everybody else go along to get along. They ain't gonna speak out. They ain't gonna say nothing if they see something wrong. See, you'll speak up too much for us, true conductors. So nah, man, we can't support that. We need somebody that's a little bit more politically savvy than you. You just come too raw, man. If you wasn't so raw, man, I support you. But you just tell them too raw. You just too raw with people. And that's the problem that you're running into, and probably don't even know it. You're just too raw. And yet the people that are telling you what you want to hear are the ones you're supporting. The ones that are bullshitting you, making you see. If I come in here with man, I got your blessing. Let me show you how you can get some money instantly. See if I come in here showing you, giving you the illusion of how you can get some wealth. Oh, I got your undivided attention. And please don't let me get no money. See, this shows you how fake people are. Right now, like, I think I'm at like maybe 1,230 subscribers. Man, let me get some money. Let me get a little notoriety. Man, my subscribers will shoot out the record. See, everybody gonna run to that money. Oh, true conductor, shit. I thought he was crazy, but that shit worked. That he did. Can you believe that idea that he got really worked? That somebody really sponsored that idea, and now it's all over the world. Oh, I got to follow him. And I hear he like to give away money too. So yeah, see, that's how I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna give away some money. Man, somebody come and bless me right now with a whole bunch of money. Man, I'm gonna be blessing some other people. I'm gonna bless some other people because that's how I'm gonna get them to download my app. I'm gonna give away some money. You know, if every week I'm giving away $700, $100 to $700 to 7 different people every week that have downloaded my app. Just for downloading the app, I'm gonna give you $100. You know, random pick you out. Do you think people would be when they know? And who knows? And see, that's just the beginning. I might come out and give away a car, give away a house, give away a vacation. See, there's so many different things that you can do, man, to get people motivated to come and back you. To back what you're doing. See, this is why I don't understand how people that's got money, man, ain't using their money to make more money. Man, if you blessing people, they gonna come and support you. They ain't see. Unfortunately, folk think that a lot of people want something for nothing. You know, the company or the person that gets behind stop hating each other because you disagree, man, gonna make money out their ass. Why? Because people gonna appreciate that somebody has finally stepped up and want to spread the message, and they gonna support that message. See, because ain't too many people gonna disagree with it. Stop hating each other because I told you. See, this is going beyond race and politics. We now in probate court, we in divorce court, and we now in child support court. See, where this hatred is rampant because they disagree, and that cut across all nationalities and all income levels. You got people billionaires, man, that's in probate court or divorce court or child support court, and they ain't speaking to each other, and they filthy fucking rich, and they even speaking. Okay, what's going on, Edward? See, this is what I'm talking about, man. And these are topics that we don't want to bring up. Because for us to discuss this stuff, now we got to become accountable. See, now people gonna have to. They can't throw no. You can't place blame on this. You got parents right now, man, ain't speaking to their children. And they come out here and they act like they got it going on. So they got so going on, man, and their own children won't even speak to them. But that face they put on in public is totally different. You wouldn't even know it. And they go home, man, they walking on eggshells when they go home. Cause everything they do, everything they say, somebody got some opposition to it. See, these are the kind of things, we ain't talking about, man, the conditions that people are forced to have to live in now. Because they're being manipulated, they're being exploited. See, we don't talk about, and that just adds fuel to the fire. You see, so if we never address these problems, so when we get to race and politics, man, that's just like a powder keg. This thing gonna blow up. Because you got so much hatred and anger that you ain't dealing with. Race and politics, that's the fuse, man, to make this thing go bam. And people wonder, why is this exploding? So because we have so much hatred and disagreement in so many other areas and in so many families that we ain't addressing. We need to address this, man. And ain't nobody talking about it. See, when the last time you heard somebody talk about, man, we need to get families back together? See, I ain't proud of it. I ain't proud. Mine jacked up. I ain't proud of it. Okay, I'm not proud of it. But we need to get families back together, man. You know, families need to start talking again. And maybe if we can get some families talking again, man, we can cut out some of this crap. We can see where the differences are. Now I'm telling you, man. You know, and this is what we got to get back to. Because, man, truthfully, if you ain't got your family in time of need, you ain't got nothing. And look how many people right now that's in need, man, and ain't got their family there for them. Because they got a difference. And they in need, and they can't even go to their own family. Because they got a difference of opinion, man. You got friends right now that they can't even go to each other. And they're in need, man. And they can't even go to their own friend because they got a difference of opinion. But we don't talk about that, man. And some of these people are snapping because they ain't got nobody to turn to, man. They ain't got nobody they can talk to. See, we act like this thing is just happening in a vacuum. No, man. These people ain't got nobody to talk to. And consequently, you know, they just going, they just inflicting as much pain. All of the pain and the aggravation and stuff folk have had to endure, man, it's like they don't think twice about inflicting that on somebody else. And that's a sad commentary, man. That people are hurting so damn bad that they don't mind inflicting that hurt and pain on somebody else that ain't got nothing to do with it, man. And look and look at all of these mass shooting, man. The people that's being killed ain't got nothing to do with that person. Don't even know the person. And they come in and they shoot up the place. Kill up a bunch of people. Why? Somebody couldn't catch that man? Somebody couldn't see that warning sign? You know, think about that, man. All of these people, somebody didn't see that warning sign? Everybody missed the warning sign? Why is that? Why can't somebody catch some of these warning signs of some of this stuff that's about to jump off? Why is that? See, being desensitized is putting us all at risk. See, because you're desensitized, man, it's putting us all at risk. Cause ain't no place safe for none of us. And this is what seems so difficult, man. To be able to get people to understand, man, if we don't do something about this, ain't no place safe. See, ain't no place safe. And folk are worried, you know, just because ain't no place safe. And it ain't even hot yet, y'all. You ain't seen no violence yet. Wait. July and August. Two of the hottest months coming up, man. It's July and August. It's miserable here in D.C. in July and August. And you know that heat is going to make tempers flare. And we ain't doing nothing to address it. We ain't doing nothing to talk about it. We ain't doing nothing to head off what we know is coming. If you don't think this ain't coming, man, I got, yeah. I mean, seriously, man. Look at what people are having to go through just to survive. Look how much it costs, man, just to survive now. Okay, not. I'm talking about just to keep your head, keep the water, your nose just over water. Look how much, look how difficult it is just to keep your nose this much over the water. What's going on, boxing? And people are struggling, man. And one slip, and you wonder, man. I saw something I saw something that was real tragic, where this young man was in a lake and drowned because some police officers was looking at him and said it wasn't their duty to try to save him. And he was a community activist, and he drowned. See, this is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about, man. Just because you disagree with somebody, you would rather sit there and watch them drown rather than throw them a rope, man. You'd rather watch them drown. See, and you're an officer of the law, blue. You would rather watch somebody drown because it ain't your job to save them. Okay? Okay? I mean, man, come on, man. How do you live with that? How does that not haunt you? That you sit and watch a person drown and you're justifying it, that ain't my job. But you're a human being. See, we can't even treat each other like human beings, man, because we disagree. And see, in my community, disagreement is deadly. Let me say that again. Okay? In my community, disagreement is deadly. That's why we got all the violence we got in the inner city. Because when these young kids disagree with each other, man, they killing each other. See, you can't and listen. And here's the crazy part about it. A lot of it is for some stupid shit. Like somebody talking about you on social media. Like you so fucking important. Like you can go to the airport, fly private to anywhere in the world you want to, and you upset because somebody talking about you on social media. And you're gonna go gun them down because they talking about you on social media. I mean, come on, man. Come on. You gonna ruin your life over some bullshit? And you think you're doing something? Because whether you know it or not, it's the only place slavery is legal is in the penitentiary system. That's where slavery is still legal. And a lot of you little dick motherfuckers walking around with your chest out, and you got to go into a system and be a motherfucking slave and come out like you done something to get some street cred. See, that's how sick we have become, that our young man got to go into a system that is where slavery is still legal just to get some street. They can't get street cred from getting an education. See, they can't get street cred for trying to create no businesses. They got to get street cred by going into the motherfucking penitentiary. And then when they come out, they can go on a redemption tour. You see, this is what, because they don't show black men doing anything positive. See, you don't see any black men that are rags to riches stories. You don't see that. And if you think I'm lying, tell me the last rags to riches black story you done seen. Now let's think about that. If you don't never see nobody succeeding, you ain't gonna believe you can succeed. And right now, young black people don't see black folk out here doing what they do. Okay, cause that's how everybody getting it, man. And see, and listen, you got a bunch of kids out here now that ain't don't feel like they have to work because they can steal your shit. Why should they go get a job when they can just take what you got? That's just their mentality, man. Cause ain't nobody inspired them. Ain't nobody trying to develop no hope, man. And a lot of these kids are standing on corners with history that they don't even know, they ain't even aware of that they could be selling. A lot of them standing on historic black corners, man, selling death and don't realize, man, you could be selling your history right here on this corner and you ain't got to look over your shoulder for the stick-up boy or the police. See, cause that's what them dope boys, man, when they out there, oh, that shit, y'all think that life is glamorous? That ain't glamorous. Them boys, not only do they have to look out for the jump out boys, man, they got to look out for the stick up boys. I mean, it's just that simple, man. So it's up to us. If we don't change this narrative, ain't nothing gonna change about it. We still gonna be in the same predicament. We still gonna be in the same predicament. If we don't change the narrative, we gonna still be in the same predicament. And it can only get worse. Okay? It can only get worse, man. Because see, people right now are gonna have to determine what side you're gonna be on. Either you're gonna do it right or you're gonna do it wrong. It's just that's what it coming down to now. Ain't no in between. See, if you supporting gay marriage and you calling yourself a Christian, you wrong. God ain't gonna honor that. And when you say that, see, if you support adultery, you wrong. If you support fornication, you wrong. God ain't gonna support that. Okay? So and see, let me show y'all, man. Let me show y'all the game that they run on these young boys. Man, they let these young boys go out here and get as many people as they can addicted and let them get as much money and material things that they can. And then they come in and take all that shit. If you ever notice that when you talk to one of these dope boys, the only thing they can talk about is what they once had. They ain't got shit now. Look how many lives they done overturned. And they ain't got shit to show for it. See that's the ones that make it out the game, they ain't got shit to show for it. Ain't got shit to show for it. And you better not get back in it, buddy, cause we watching your ass. So if you think man, if you think you can do something now and somebody don't know what you doing, you out your motherfucking mind. I don't care who you are. If you doing some shit now, somebody know what you doing. You might not realize it, but somebody know whatever you do. See, you got a lot of people running around here in the dark. See, doing some shit. They got this happy-go-lucky face on, trying to make you think they one way in public and in private. Goddamn, they're a demon. And somebody gonna know it. And this is gonna be exposed. You watch what I'm telling you. Now, like a lot of these pastors right now in the black church, I ain't talking about the white church is fucked up, but the black church is gonna have some prominent pastors to start falling. You watch. They've been failed. And they've been putting up a front. And see, and all of them people that's fronting and faking and pretending, man, your time is up. Let me say that again. See, all you people that have been fronting, faking, and pretending, your time is up. Your time is up, buddy. So you can keep on thinking you getting over and you fooling people, and they're gonna go, your time is up. Okay? And it's just that simple. No, I'm serious, man. See, because a lot of people have been playing with God, and God is tired of being played with. No, man, I'm not the realest cat on here, man. If people thought I was real, man, I'd have more subscribers than I got. You notice I get on here, I just talk. See, a lot of people got to tell you, oh man, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Man, fuck that. If you want to like it, like it. If you don't like it, fuck it, man. Then I just keep on till I start saying something you do like. See, I shouldn't have to interrupt my train of thought and just to remind you, man, support me. I mean, if you hear you then you that's automatic. And see, and this is the thing, man, that a lot of people have control that they think they don't have. See, it's the people that make you. It's the people, man. And if the people come and say, man, this is what we want. Well, see, this is, hey man, what can you say? What can you say, man? What can you say? If that's the case, man, that I must be doing something right. If they shadow banning me, I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right. That's all. That's the only way I can look at it, man. I'm doing something right. See, so I just gotta let the few little people that come up in here, man, start mushrooming. Okay, that's all I can do, man. Is just come in here and just keep being me, and keep telling people the truth, man, and keep trying to encourage people. Keep trying to be the example. See, people don't realize. Not only do I have a message that's on point, but I've shown them how to take a message and a brand and do your thing. See, people, when somebody look at you, they should see your brand. I don't care what it is. Okay? Whatever your brand is, when somebody look at you, immediately your brand should come to mind. That lets you know that you're on the right path. You see, and when people look at me, they yeah, seriously. And that's what. See, this is what, and you got so many people that they want it right now. They got to have it right now, man. This got to manifest. I need it like yesterday. See, this I need, and this is what. See, this is what I'm learning. That Even when you're a good person, man, you see, sometimes you get favor that some other people don't get. Some of your stuff is unexplainable. You see, you'll get favor, man, that a lot of people won't get, man. Some people get their stuff cut off just like that. But when it come down to you, man, you can always make arrangements. Whereas somebody else, man, they get their stuff cut off just like that. See, there are some benefits out here, man, from doing it the right way. It ain't all about money sometimes. Man, I received that. But it's not always about money sometimes, man. Sometimes God give you grace, God give you favor. You see, and you can't if you ain't never been through nothing, how you gonna relate to people? Think about that for 1 minute. If you ain't never been through nothing, if you ain't never been homeless, if you ain't never had your utilities turned off, if you ain't never had no food, how you gonna relate to somebody that's going through some stuff? See, you can't relate to them because you've never experienced that on your own, and you got so many people out here that are pretending that they've been through some stuff, man, and they ain't been through it just to fleece people. See, because folk have found out now, if you tell people what they want to hear, they'll make you rich. And sometimes what they want to hear ain't the truth. And you got some people out here don't mind telling them. Exactly everything they want to hear, they'll tell you down to a T. They'll tell you what you want to hear and get behind your back and laugh at you all the way to the bank because they getting your money. You see, you got some people out here just like that, man. They see folk don't getting this money, man, and they'll say anything to get people to start giving them money. No, seriously, man. And see, and we act like that don't exist. And it does exist, man. You see, this is the danger of people that, don't believe in themselves, that don't have no confidence in themselves. Majority of the American workforce over a 40-year period will make less than $300,000 a year. The majority, 90%, 95% of the American workforce will work 40 years and make less than $300,000 a year. $300,000 in 40 years. They'll make less than that. And to them, that's a lot of money. Man, look how we condition, man. That for to think that so little is a lot. Cause we condition that way. And you gotta put 40 years for less than 300,000. 40 years. Man, in fact, that's after tax. Cause you ain't gonna. I mean, think about it, man. Think about the scraps they got us down here fighting over. And some of these cats, man, they live in a life of Riley, and got us fighting over scraps. You know that plane ride is 5 times our salary. Yeah, I'm serious, man. Okay. But look how look this is what I'm just trying to say, man. If you look at what they got us thinking wealth is versus what wealth really is, look how we been shortchanged, man. And consequently, you got people out here doing any and everything just to get some money because that's their status, man. You see, in order for you to appear successful, in order for you to be successful, you gotta have some money. That's what they respect. And if you ain't got no money, they ain't gonna respect you. It's just that simple. And some of the assholes, man. I mean people that are real assholes and got money and they get respect. And see, according to the Bible, the wealth of the sinners is laid up for the just. So that means, man, it's gonna be a wealth transfer from the unjust to the just. What's the just? People living right. Folk that ain't lying, ain't cheating, ain't stealing, ain't deceiving. See, that's when you're living right, man. See, you right is right and wrong is wrong. When you living right, even if it's with your family, right is right and wrong is wrong. And right now, right is wrong and wrong is right. See, so there is, that's what the Bible say, and God say His word cannot come to Him void. It must accomplish whatever it says. And if He says the wealth of the sinners is laid up for the just, how come people not trying to be just if the wealth of the sinners is laid up for them? Why they got to go out and commit adultery or fornicate or lower their standards if the wealth of the sinners is laid up for the just? Why could you not believe God for His best if the wealth of the sinners is laid up for the just? See, when you start talking like that, see, now people ain't got an answer for you. See, now it's a song and a dance. We got to do better by one another, man. See, people are afraid to get behind and push other people. Do you realize if somebody get behind me and push me in the door and they pushing me, they in the door with me. Hey man, do the math, man. Do the math. Do the math. Do the math. Do the math. After they pay everything, man, they're gonna come out less than $300,000. Do the math. Do it. If you don't believe it, take out your expenses and see just how much money you're gonna have after 40 years. Take out your expenses and see what you got. Less than $300,000. And some of y'all are probably less than 100,000. Some of y'all better not look because hey, you might be a little disappointed. What? This is a goddamn. What? Look at your man. Look at your expenses. Look at your expenses for a year, and look at what you make, and multiply it times 40, and see what you come up with. I tell you what, because most folk 28 years, 20, 27, 28 years is the max a person is gonna work. You know, when people start getting up into the 30s and 40s, you got a special individual that ain't got no life. See, and as soon as they retire, they gonna die. Cause they ain't got no life. Their job is their life. See, that I used to drive for Metro, man. And I saw some brothers, man. I mean, you with Metro, if you're gonna drive a bus for them, you ain't got no family. You ain't got no life. You're gonna make some money on Metro, you ain't got no life. Metro is your life. Cause all you doing is working and sleeping and driving that bus. That's all you doing. And man, you know, it's just sad that some people will sacrifice some of the most precious things in life to make a paycheck, man. Sacrifice the most precious things that they have for paycheck. For a paycheck. And a lot of them ain't even happy on their jobs. See, a lot of people that sit down and be talking about me, man, they ain't even happy on their job. But they'll sit down and throw a stone at me because I'm throwing my ideas on the wall, trying to get something to stick. And they on a job they ain't even happy at. At least I got peace of mind. You don't even have peace of mind, man, because you on your job and you hate your job. But it's paying the bills and you stuck because you don't know what else to do. You got people like that, man. And angry and upset and bitter because they doing something, man, that they don't want to do. And they don't see another way out. You know, no, serious, man. You got so many people right now that are in situations that they totally hate and they don't see a way out. And they bitter and angry, man. And that bitterness and anger find different ways, they express it in different ways. You see? And these are some of the things that we don't want to deal with as a people. Yeah, serious. That is. And see, here's the thing, man. Most folk have, if you look at the 80s, this the Mind Your Business Glorify Violence crew. That we're dealing with their offsprings right now. They all about this right here. That 80s crew. That's what messed up the black community. The Mind Your Business Glorify Violence. See, when we start minding our business, when people start saying, man, because at one time anybody could correct your child. If they saw your child, I'll mind your business. Don't you mess with my child. Don't you say nothing to my child. That's what messed us up. See, that's when the dope boys start intimidating. You better not tell. You better not say, snitches get stitches. See, that's when our community went to shit. That's when our community, when they started that snitches get stitches shit, that's when we went to shit. And we ain't been the same since. Man, in fact, we done got worse. See, our community ain't shit. It ain't safe at all. See, them young boys, they talking about racism. Shit, ain't none of them young boys worried about no damn racism. not in the black community. Shit, them motherfuckers walking at the door looking over their shoulder looking for somebody look just like them. They ain't looking over their shoulder for no white man. Unless it's Mr. Bobo, the Popo. That's the only reason they're gonna be looking over their shoulder for somebody white. But other than that, shit, they looking over and seeing this how they get each other. See, they come and with kindness, with hey bro, you got a light? Bro, can I ask you for some direction? See, that's how they get to jump on them. That's why nobody's trusted in the black community. Because we got these young boys out here. That's right, man. They'll come and ask you, "Hey, bro, you got a light? You can I ask you direction?" And see, let me show you something. Listen to me, y'all. I'm a street vendor. I'm a former street vendor that was out there for a long time, and I used to pay attention to shit. And see, the joker that come up with that's got some bullshit with him. Y'all listen to this. The joker that's got some bullshit with him. Here's his weakness. His first question, hey, can I ask you something? Hell no. When somebody come, hey, can I ask you something? Hell no. I ain't interested. No, you can't ask me nothing. And you're gonna notice when you say no, they're gonna get irritated because you done peep the game. See, the joker that's got the game, that's first thing. Hey man, can I ask you something? No, you can't ask me nothing. No, sir, not interested. And keep right on walking. You can't make me be engaged in no conversation. No, sir. No, sir. You can't. No, you can't. No, can't. Nah. Can you ask you something? No, sir. And keep right on walking. Don't even break my stride. Can I ask you something? No, sir. Keep right on walking. And see, and that's when they're gonna turn around. Well, God bless you. Well, He is blessed. That's why I can see through your shit, cause God done blessed me. That's why I see through your shit. God bless me with discernment, and I can see your game. So yeah. See, so you'll get mad at me. That don't hurt me. And see, listen, y'all. You got to realize when somebody that's down and out get pissed off with you, they ain't hurting you. They're the ones down and out. They get pissed. You ain't hurt me, man. Your no don't hurt me. I be sitting in traffic. This what I do. See, especially I'm sitting in traffic. I'm watching folk giving a joke. When he get to me, man, give me $1. Oh, I ain't got no money. I'm sitting there watching folk give you money. Yeah, I ain't got no money. That's why I'm out here. Yeah, okay, have a good day. Okay? But that person that say, man, I ain't got, here's $1. You need $1? Here, man, I give you $1. See, not only will I give him his $1 back to him, but I add something to it. Because now I done located your heart. See, when your heart is out of place, see, you all about you. You ain't got no money. See, you ain't trying to share with nobody. See, that's how I find out who's who. You down and out, and you don't want to share, man, fuck you. You want my money, but you ain't trying to give up no money. Man, fuck you. You ain't getting my money. But if I ask you for some money and you make an attempt to give me something, oh man, I'm going to bless you because I done located your heart. See, I done located your heart. And I got some guys now that round town, when I see them, hey, give me $1. Shit, them motherfuckers, I break out in a run. What? That's all you need? That's all you need is $1? Because they know I'm going to give them some money back. They know they going to get some money back. So when I ask them for something, they ain't gonna question me. They ain't gonna even. No, seriously, man. And this is, and see, these are the kind of people we need to expose. You know, when somebody's down and out, man, and you and they asking you for help, ask them for help. Ask them for help. Hey, give me $1, man. Just because I look like this don't mean I couldn't be going through nothing. You know? And this is what people need to get used. See, listen to me, y'all. Listen to me. People are gonna be running all kinds of emotional games to get over on folk. And the reason they're gonna get over is because a lot of people are gonna be afraid to ask a question. They're gonna be afraid because all they see is a person in need. And they don't want to ask no question. See, I saw what appeared to be a homeless young lady with a little baby girl standing at the grocery store. She's in the parking lot asking for money. So I go in the store, I come back out. And she said, "Sir, I'm homeless. Can you help the homeless?" I said, "How old is your baby?" 2.5. I said, "Where the daddy at?" "He dead." "When did he die?" "Oh, if you ain't got you got to see now. I started asking some questions, and now she done got see. So when you get an offense, you telling me right there some bullshit with you. Because if it wasn't no bullshit with you, you'd answer my questions. But once you get an offense, because I'm trying to get some understanding, and I ain't falling for your emotional trap that you trying to set for me. See, a lot of people walk off into emotional traps and get caught, and now they don't want to help nobody because they wouldn't ask no questions. How you end up like this? You ain't got no family? Where you from? See, just ask some questions just to see how quick they gonna snap. How quick you gonna be on to get offended because I'm asking questions. See, that's why I ask people. That's how I find out who's who. I start asking questions, and if you don't want to answer my question, you got some shit up with you. Cause I'm just trying to get an understanding. I ain't the one asking for help. You are. And you got the nerve to get offended and be short with me. Because I ain't falling for your sympathy. I ain't saw and see, listen. Folk are gonna take sob stories to another level. Let me say that again. See, people gonna start taking sob stories to another level. Man, I don't fall for sob. Don't bring me no sob story. I got a sob story. Shit, I ain't seen my wife in 3 fucking years. Brother, a little sensitive. You want a sob story? I ain't seen my wife in 3 years. And you go, yeah, and I'm supposed to fall for your sob story? Shit, come on, man. Come on. Hell, we all got a sob story if we want to. Anybody can come up with a sob story to get some sympathy. And this is the problem. We got so many people out here right now that are running these sob stories, man. And they faking. And it's tearing us apart as a community because now we don't know who to trust. All because we wouldn't ask no questions. All because we wouldn't ask no questions. That was it. Man, I've been on here 58 minutes, 59 minutes. Right now. I'm going to do an hour and I'm going to shut this joint down in 1 hour. Okay? That's all I'm going to put in here is 1 hour, man. Cause see, people want you to come in here and pull your heart out, man. See, they want to take and take. But they ain't trying to give to replenish you. See, they don't think you need to be replenished. You don't need to be motivated. See, this is what folk don't understand about being man. Positive people need motivation too. You know, more than Jesus love you. You know, they always, Jesus love you. Shit, I know that. Damn. But it's that ain't paying my bills. Jesus loving me ain't paying my bills. You know, but you want me to survive off your Jesus love. Man, take your Jesus and your love and get gone. Hey, look, I told y'all, I'm up. I was on here for an hour. Man, I see y'all. I'm out. See ya.